But Jesse James, Beat-A-Lon, and Soft Flex all have really good cords. So there's elasticity, and then I think it's Beat-A-Lon has their own brand. Anyway, so first you cut it bigger than your wrist. So if my wrist is about a 7 and I'm cutting it at 10. And then up to you what you do with your Jesse James. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for saying hi. With your strand, whether you keep it the same or you change it up. The only thing I'm going to change tonight is I wanted to add in some lava rocks. Oh, yeah, Beat-A-Lon has a really good elastic. I could not find mine. I was dancing high and low through my house looking for it, looking through my daughter's stuff. I think I used it for a demonstration. But yeah, there you go, guys. Alonga is a good one. I've not used that one, but that's a good recommendation. Oh, those are 2 different sizes. So I am going to change their design up a little bit by taking out these 2 white beads here and putting in 2 of my own so I can make it a diffuser bracelet. So there's different ways that you can start out. You can use a bead buddy. So these are just these like little clasps, and you can stick it in and it helps hold. This is one of the reasons to do extra. It helps hold your beads in place. You can also tie a knot on the end. So having extra really helps. So you have room to do these kinds of things. So you want to tie the knot here. And that's a little far. Also depends on the size of the beads. And of course I can't get it undone now. But, so you want to get it down closer to the end. So I'm trying to slide my knot here. There we go. So, you can start out with a knot. Hi, Mom. How are you doing? You and Teresa could watch together. Walk around the corner and say hi to each other. And then you start with your first bead and you just go through. So, I was mentioning before, they come in different widths. So, the one I'm using tonight is a 0.5 millimeter. I prefer the clear. This is the only one I could find, and I didn't have time to run out and get more. So this is one of the thinner ones, the 0.5. They go all different sizes, but the most common are 0.5 to 1 millimeter. So then you got to know how wide the holes in your beads are. And tonight we're using the Jesse James beads. I'm going to find both. There's one hole. Where's the other hole? So, coming through and get the other hole here, maybe. Can also, some people, I don't do stretch bracelets very often, but there are needles that you can use to help make this more simplistic. And one of my children, I think, is coming downstairs. Come on down. Who's ever there? There's the hole. If I can get it in. Jethro, is that you? Oh, hi, JL. Oh, I forgot to get you a soda, didn't I? I'm sorry. All right, got that one on. Mom, you're replying as Mount Nittany here. I don't know if you saw that. Using my nickname, I see. These are really cool beads. Yeah, stretch intimidates me too, Kelly. But it's very easy for a beginner to bead with, too. So it's like, what do you do, right? So we're just going along here, just beading along. Now, if I didn't use the keep the pattern, one of the things you can do is figure out what pattern you want to use and how long it is. Like, make sure like you lined it up first and check out the length. Make sure the length. So you see it's a little shy of 7 inches, but that's okay. We'll have a little extra space in there. Hopefully these beads will go on. Maybe my lava rocks won't work. The other thing about this particular kind of beading string, this stretch, as you can see, it's already fraying. So, yes, Mom, now you're you. I'm glad you were able to figure that out. This one is not liking me. There we go. I see it. Who here has used stretch before? I know, Kelly, you were saying that you have, but it intimidates you. I know it intimidates me. I'm going to lay this down a little so it won't keep pulling back out. Come on. Teresa, have you used elastic cord before? Or Mom? I think you have, Mom. And of course I can't see it because I'm going blind. And it's hard to have the video going. I'm going to trim the end there a little. As you can see, it's fraying a little. So this particular elastic cord frays really easily too. So I don't use it very often. I actually very rarely use elastic cord. I prefer wire. Maybe my next one I'll do wire. But I wanted to do something that was simple for beginners. Yeah. You like the clear as well. It's the tying off that is hard. Yeah, it is really hard. That's why I put extra on. So I always try to put extra on to allow more ease in the tying. But it is intimidating. I'm always afraid it's going to break and fall off. And another reason to add extras so I could trim the fraying ends here. Kelly, it's so fun you joined us tonight. I'm glad you could. Has everybody here had a chance to check out Jesse James beads or have tried them? They're a really neat company. They're in Bethlehem. I want to see if I can, which is not too far from my parents. Yeah, a surgeon's knot is tricky. You're right, Kelly. There's a reason I'm not a surgeon, right? The reason I do jewelry and not surgery. Ah, we're so close to the end here. So close. I think I lost one of my beads. So I'm actually going to add on these last two from the strand. Sorry, I'm not used to, I'm standing up so I could do the video and get my phone in the right spot and everything. Yeah, I do want to do a field trip in the future, Mom. All right, so now we got them all on there. Okay, and now, as Kelly said, here's the tricky part. So let me see if I can get myself in a good position. All right. And what I'm going to do also is I'm going to tie a knot off on the other end so I don't lose all my beads, which I have done before. So they don't all slide off on the other end while I'm tying the knot. So you want to take your two ends, just like you would normally, and put one end under and pull it in. Maybe make sure you leave some room for the stretch, the extra space. This particular kind of stretch band is very stretchy though, so you don't have to leave too much space. Then you want to take it and do your knot the opposite direction of the last one that you did, and pull it tight. Okay, and then do it again, but go back to the first way that you did it. Hopefully you guys can see my hands okay here. All right. And there we go. And then before I cut it off, I like to go in and I like to put, now this one is all-purpose universal glue, and it's all natural. But I used up my super glue version of this all natural one, and I really like, it's from Super Tight, their glue. So I just put it like a dab of glue. Well, that's not a dab, that was a lot. A dab of glue on the knot, and then let it cure overnight. So there are glues out there. If you look on Beadalon's site and also on Jesse James, they also have glue. I think it's on Beadalon and Softflex that they have a glue that actually is elastic as well. So when it dries, it won't crack and be brittle and break your elastic cord, but it'll actually move with it. So I'm not going to cut that until tomorrow after I test the glue again. But yeah. There we go. There you have it. There's our, see? Slide it on. We have our stretch bracelet with our Jesse James beads, and I also added in the diffuser beads so I can add some oils to my bracelet. So, yeah. Yep, that's happened to me so many times. Yes, Kelly, I agree. Yes. So it might be easy to string on elastic cord, but it's the knotting and getting it to stay is the key with elastic cord. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. Great to see all of you. Yes, Mom, I did try a little bit of glue on the end. Thank you for sharing that hint. Yeah, so if you have any questions, share this little video with your friends. And thanks for joining us. On Wednesday, we have, I believe, a bracelet sale for Mountain Knitney Creations this week. So come join us. We'll be putting some of our stock on sale, bracelets, this week. Yeah. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, they got some pretty beads. I really love Jesse James, what they pick out in their sets. And